Welcome to the NBA presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Thunder, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Norman Powell. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Adebayo in at center. And for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Wiggins, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat, came out with a victory.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came in big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here are the Heat. Outside Adebayo. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, that is practically automatic for a guy like Hero. If he sees an opening from the 3, he will not hesitate.
Wiggins against Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Hero. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Minnesota now. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the three-pointer. Edwards has got 7 points.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Left side Adebayo. The shot off that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And the basket by Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. They need this. Miami, no good that time either.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And again, no good by Miami. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game. And, hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
A moment here to see the numbers for Bam Adebayo.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Hero outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Powell. 6 to shoot. Adebayo sets a screen. Again, the Heat misses. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Wiggins outside to win the drought. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
McDaniels against Hero. Randall, a screen on Powell. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Randall with a steal. For 3, DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We got a second now to check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the field goal percentage leaders. Rudy Gobert on top.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Powell against McDaniels. Powell outside to the inside. Here's Adebayo. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And one of the things I love the most about Adebayo, he's a center who plays like one. He's not out here trying to take long jumpers. He wants the ball inside.
Now here's Edwards. 35 points for him last game against Washington.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's McDaniels on the wing. Powell covers. And he gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Heat trail by 12. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Hero for 3. Adebayo, that's good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
For Minnesota, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with his ability to get to the rim, the defense sometimes overreacts to that, and Wiggins able to draw the contact inside.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, B.A., you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And, Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. The jump hook, and Hero grabs the board. The Heat shooting has not been great early, just 27%. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Brian.
A star on the rise. Oh! Allie, thanks for the report.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Larson's checked in for Miami. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Gobert.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Hero looking around. Here's Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Hero. Edwards can't hit.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Wiggins. McDaniels can't hit.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And again, no good by Miami.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Down by 12. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Hero against Conley. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jaquez finds Hero. Wiggins outside. Adebayo, a screen on Reed. Wiggins from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jaquez against McDaniels. Pass to Reed. The layup misses. Heat trail by 12. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. And here's Jaquez. Over McDaniels. Jaquez no good.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Left side, Edwards. Jaquez grabs the board.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Hero against Conley. To get back on track. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, that was just determination on the part of Tyler Hero, showing you he is up for the challenge.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Norman Powell subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And that one falls for Hero. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the first of three. So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Smith in for Tyler Hero. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Heat trail by 11. Here's Larson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Now here's Randle. Defense right on him. The three ball. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Randle at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Dillingham, and the layup is good off the glass. Dillingham's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Conley comes with a double team. Here's Larson. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 14. Randall, the pass to Conley. Here's Dillingham. Then it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Timberwolves. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Heat trail by 14. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Where the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Ware's got his second basket.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Clark. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. A 12-point game. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Here's Jovic. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. Randall, the pass to Conley. Clark outside. Pass to Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. That one misses. Heat trail by 13. Down low. Here's Jaquez. Good D by Clark.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Randall. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Conley. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ware, that's good.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Conley passes to Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Khalil Ware.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Free throw dropped for Randall. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
And Randall drops them both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Down by 12. Pass to Ware. Powell outside. Ware the screen. Fires for 3. Powell's shot is off.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside Edwards. From deep. Oh! Edwards showcasing the range.
And how about the deep ball right there? Edwards looking comfortable from way outside the arc.
Jaquez against Clark. Powell outside. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got a feel for him tonight.
Outside for Randall. Fires it from 18. Mitchell grabs a miss. Heat trail by 15. Adebayo against Reed. 6 on the shot clock. 19-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Pass to Edwards. A deep 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Now here's Adebayo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
And here's Edwards outside. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 16. Adebayo, a screen on Clark to the inside. Bam! Going to work inside.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Powell for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Reed. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Powell. He had 34 points in the win against New Orleans. Jaquez no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And here's Clark for 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
The free throw drops for Jaquez. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Count the basket. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Timeout. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Miami in second.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
Gobert against Adebayo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside McDaniels. Outside DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed, good.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Here's where Reed defending. Adebayo in the post. He's against Gobert.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the Heat with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Ware. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fontecchio. Now here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wiggins finds Powell. Back to Wiggins. Now here's Powell. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
Well, he's mainly been a scorer throughout his career, but you like that Wiggins that time kept his head on a swivel.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 21 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Back to Mitchell. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Hero, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Edwards. Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. The 3, DiVincenzo. Adebayo grabs the board.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Stolen by Hero. It's Wiggins on the wing. Reed defending. Hero for 3. Counted from distance. Hero's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days, pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. And let's take a look at Miami. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. McDaniels from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight. Now Mitchell. No points so far. Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
Now here's Randall. Outside McDaniels. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Powell surveying the D. Gobert against Hero. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. The three. DiVincenzo knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Back to Mitchell. And here's Hero. And stolen by Edwards. Here they come with numbers in transition. Gobert with a screen on Hero. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Miami. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. And when you think of the league's point of attack pests, Davion Mitchell earns his keep defensively, Legs.
Well, we've all taken notice of that on-the-ball defense. He is one of the best in the league at that, but he is starting to find his scoring prowess in this league as well as he continues to improve his efficiency.
Great defender. Here's McDaniels. Miami making their last shot. Wiggins outside. Outside Mitchell. Hero outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded by Hero. Fires the 3. Offensive board. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 10 points.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now let's look at some of the bigs who have been getting it done in the scoring column. 5th on the list, Julius Randle.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? they're usually right.
And it's not just their raw scoring numbers. It's also a physicality that can be intimidating.
Now here's Powell. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Randall against Wiggins. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass. Wiggins has got 10 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Offline with a three.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Fires it. Powell's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 18. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Powell. Oh, deflected. Wiggins with a steal. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Edwards against Hero. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Edwards got 26 points. Hero outside. Gobert against Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. Minnesota leading by 18. Outside Edwards. Hero against DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for three. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. The three is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Heat trail by 20. Powell outside. Outside Jaquez. Beyond the arc. He buries it from three.
And you can see Jaquez has put a lot of time in working on that catch and shoot game.
Randall, a screen on Hero. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And despite his struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Powell. Count it. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 22 was their biggest lead.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Adebayo from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Hero. For three, Randall. Jaquez grabs the board.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, tough bucket. Wiggins.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Randall, a screen on Powell. Edwards for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jaquez, and he dunks it down.
Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
Minnesota leading by 13. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Wiggins. Powell against Clark. Pass to Dillingham. From the arc. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jaquez, the pass to Powell. Back to Jaquez. Clock at 6. Ware the screen. For 3, Powell. The Heat rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Freeman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Outside Reed. Here's Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Powell passes to Hero. Here's Ware. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass. And that's a double-double for him now.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Larson with a rebound. Powell outside. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Back to Hero. This one for 3. That one is off.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
Pass to Dillingham. To win the cold spell. Good on the jump shot. Dillingham's got his third bucket of the night. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. 11-point game. Takes the three. They get it back. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Freeman. And here's Reed. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Hero right side. Looking to get back on track. And he lays it in. Hero's got 11 points.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Larson. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Randall finds Conley. Here's Clark. Randall left side. The shot by Conley, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Stolen by Reed. Pass to Conley. Here's Randall. Ware covers. Randall inside. Work it on Ware. Here's Larson. Here's Adebayo. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Here's Dillingham. On target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Larson. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Larson. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now Reed. Adebayo with a steal. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Ware. Adebayo against Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Oh, that is a smart move there by Bam. It's so hard for defenders not to fight on that shot fake.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And he knocks down the first one. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Well, Bam Adebayo is an accomplished veteran. He's a proven winner who loves to compete. He's made multiple finals appearances, and he has a gold medal in that trophy case.
Pass to Ware. Jaquez against Clark. Here's Larson. Stolen by Reed. And here's Conley. Out left to the wing. Here's Randall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Dillingham's checked in for Conley. And Miami with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Ware. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Randall. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 9. Wiggins with it. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Clark. To the paint. Here's Dillingham. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Clark against Wiggins. No luck on that one. Good D by Clark. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And again, no good by Miami.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Clark. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Dillingham. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Norm Powell comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Hero to end the drought. Miami, no good that time either.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Wiggins passes to Hero. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Minnesota leading by 13. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Minnesota with possession here. The Heat making their last shot. Gobert, that's good.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Pass to Ware. To the right side. Hero outside. To the middle. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. The first free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ware.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Adebayo with the muscle inside.
And Adebayo will not shy away from the physicality in this game. He actually welcomes the contact on his way to the rim.
Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game. Now Adebayo, defended by Gobert. To the inside, Hero. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Hero with the bucket.
Well, he is always looking for his own shot. Hero rising up and knocking it down.
Here's Edwards. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Adebayo. Over McDaniels. Adebayo, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Outside DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Powell. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Heat trail by 12. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Appreciate the report, Allie. A 12-point game. Hero! Gobert pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Edwards. Oh, he misses the layup. Heat trail by 12. Hero outside. Powell outside. Rises up. Oh, it's off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Now Randall. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Hero. 7-footer. And Gobert with a block. Now DiVincenzo. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
5 on the clock. Hero! Cleared away by Edwards. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-3 run.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
First free throw is good.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Now Conley. Here's Berger. Here's Conley. Shoots. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.